decided to make a video because I just felt like doing more of these calm, chill videos because I wanted to be honest with you guys. The story times have been so draining and I just feel like I should just do some chill talking based video. Even if I don't fully know what I'm talking about, I just trust that someone is going to somehow understand what I'm saying. I know it sounds so cliche, but I just wanted to chill with you guys. I really wanted to make this video. I know some people have asked me for tutorials and some people prefer my chill videos and I'm very grateful. So thank you. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing well and I'm just going to be doing a regular drawing session. Um, so yeah, drawing can be quite overwhelming at times. And like I've said, story times require so many drawings. And I've noticed that it's not performing that great generally. And I'm very grateful for everyone who shows up, everyone who comments, don't get me wrong. But it's not worth basically working myself to the bone and just posting. And I know that people say things take time, but I feel like with story times, it just feels almost sad to see how much it underperforms. But regardless, we're going to have a good positive outlook on things and just life in general. But yeah, I decided to just do another one of these videos because people like the chill version of me. So let's just go ahead. I've just been doing my own things recently. I've not exactly been doing much besides working on the channel. And I'm very grateful for any new people who have joined us. And I, in particular, like to address these people as the kind to comment repetitively on my channel. And it's so sweet. I love seeing the little family grow into something so beautiful. So thank you guys. I do also want to talk about many things in this video, and I just want to be honest with you about who Suzu is. Because I feel like I'm not honest with myself online sometimes, and I want to be completely out there. Even though my persona is of this really bright, cheerful girl, I'm someone who goes through struggles of my own, but at the same time, I am trying to navigate my way through life. Honestly. Wow, a human on the internet, I know. I just feel like people can't be themselves that much anymore online, or they feel like it's just some kind of weakness that will be used against them. But I just wanted to say that it's okay to feel like sometimes things are a bit overwhelming. And this isn't exactly a event-based video, it's just kind of one of those videos where you can just feel like yourself. So I want to properly introduce you guys to who Suzu is. I'm a human being, as you know. I mean, you guys should think I'm a human being, right? Um, and I have my own struggles. I have my own fair share of battles, just like you. And the thing is, I want to say that my channel is to help people. I want to be a beacon of positivity, but at the same time, I want to be honest. I'm not exactly an embodiment of negativity. I'm not exactly the most optimistic person at times. However, I still want to be honest with the people who are supporting me the most right now. Because this channel can only be made possible thanks to you guys' support. So, in case you're just thinking that this sounds a bit cliche, I'm respectfully just telling you guys thank you, okay? Because if you guys weren't here, this channel would be so empty and I would have literally no other reason to continue. I'll get emotional if I keep going, but seriously, I'm so grateful to you guys. Thank you so much. Also, I have been watching a few more animes and stuff, mostly rewatching stuff. Like the animes I always talk about. Also, Spy X Family Season 3, I don't know if anyone has seen my reel, even on TikTok, is getting well, is coming this October, and I'm so excited for that because I wanted to make more reels for Spy X Family. I've just been getting upload, I suppose, but I don't know. I know that motivation is something we build ourselves, so I guess it feels like I don't want to more than being motivated because I tell myself motivation is not exactly real, if you get what I mean. But yeah, we'll see how things go. And I just wanted to create a chill based drawing video because for once I want to just make a drawing that feels fun to do, that doesn't feel like I have to do a video, as in like a story time. Because with story times, no matter how good the artwork may be, that standard continues for every single frame, or at least you just have to keep drawing and drawing. Because another thing that's a bit underwhelming about story times is people don't focus on every single frame, and that's completely normal. I'm not saying that when I watch a story time, I'll look at every single frame and pause to admire, but it's one of those things that you spend ages working on each frame and people will just watch it. It's like with a movie. You don't pay attention much to the way the backgrounds are drawn or the characters. Like subtly, yeah, you'll be like, wow, this is amazing. But no one focuses on the tiny details and pauses where all of the trees and stuff are drawn and stuff. Like seriously, not many people do that. And it's a pretty normal thing, by the way, but I guess it just goes to show that when I started doing my own story times, how that feels. And it's pretty normal because, like I said, I wouldn't be able to focus on every single bit. But yeah, but I am focusing on every single bit for my own stuff, if that makes sense. So yeah, I know it's a little bit of a conflicting or contradictory statement. But the thing is, I really, really wanted to do a video. For the longest time, I've been telling myself I should do more videos. And I feel like these chill videos might be the best way to do these kind of things because I just feel like I can do longer content, but at the same time, you guys have something to actually watch. And I'm very, very mindful of what you guys are interested in regards to my channel, because I don't want to bore anyone. And since you guys are supporting me and this channel, I want to try to do what you guys would like and do something that's within my convenience and, of course, something which I can continue so that both parties are satisfied. Because I have a responsibility as someone you're subscribed to help you with getting awesome content. And of course, to make sure I don't overwork myself to the bone like in the past. Ouch. So yeah, I've just been kind of doing my own thing, and I've just been wanting to talk and catch up because I feel like when I talk like this, I'm just free of judgment. And of course, it's because no one else is directly talking back to me, but it feels like I'm having an understood conversation. Like I know some of you guys will understand what I'm saying, and it will feel like you enjoy having this conversation with me, even if it just feels like you're just listening to me through my video. So yeah, it's something that has been basically on my mind for a while. So I don't know if you guys would prefer these kind of videos. I just can't do the story times anymore. I know I said I would stop, and then I suddenly sent you guys the really weird Swiss roll one about me forgetting flour. Which you guys had some interesting comments about. I know, don't worry. I'm actually trustworthy in the kitchen. Just messy, that's it. But yeah, I was already on the verge of finishing that video, or I've already been near the end. That's why I decided to do that video. And I just didn't want anyone to think, oh, it's just a quick decision I made. I'm serious. The story times take me ages. Maybe sometimes I get that surge of determination because I have a really good idea and I somehow can draw for all of them. But with story times, they're not really serving me. And I want to be completely honest with you guys. Like I said before, they are underperforming. And I'm still going to say this really bluntly and nicely. You guys have supported me. To the people who supported me with those videos, thank you. You're not the ones to blame. In fact, no one's to blame per se. It's just how the algorithm works. But even so, I'm grateful to everyone who watched any of my story times because the story times take me the longest to actually make. And I've mentioned that they take at least 20 or so drawings, depending on how long I do the videos for. But even for a minute's worth, it's still crazy, like how many drawings you need. Especially because I like to do, I like to have less boring storytime animations in the sense that, I basically just do one image and then I'm speaking about one thing and then I'm moving on to another. I just like to use lots of images, even if I'm talking about the same thing, because I just don't like the idea of having it freeze on a single frame. It just feels so unnatural to me, and I also see other animators do the same. And it feels so entertaining that way, and I wouldn't want to just kill the spark, you know. But yeah, it can be draining, so I want to do something that works for all of us. And I really do consider how you guys feel about my content. But yeah, regardless, I'm just happy to connect. And I'm really glad that I was able to make a video like this because I've been wanting to do another video like this where I just talk to you guys about random stuff and you guys are listening to me yap. It's so wonderful, actually. So yeah, I really hope that this helps someone out there. So yeah, I just try my best to do stuff. But yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of watermelon, well, I wasn't really speaking of it, but you guys can see me drawing one. The Palestine video is going to be available soon. I do need to work on editing it. I have a lot to include. So if you have any words you want to tell any Palestinians, like any words of support, even if you feel like it does nothing, I promise it does something. Because I have Palestinian friends and they are going to watch this video. Some of them have been requesting me to do a video that encourages me even more to work on that video, inshallah. And if you have words of support, they will watch this video. They will literally know that there is someone out there. Even if you're anonymous, like you want to stay anonymous, just let me know and just comment down what you want them to know. Because I'm still making that list and I'm just building it up before I can include it officially onto the video. But yeah, just a little pointer. Of course, we always support Palestine. We love Palestine, Lebanon, Syria, Yemen, and the like. Just any of our righteous brothers and sisters who are struggling, and of course, Uyghurs, and you know what I mean. Like all of these people, I have huge compassion for them. It's just Palestine was just easier because it was, because I have Palestinian friends and they are constantly being mentioned and talked about. This does not mean anyone else's pain does not matter. But anyway, moving on, because I do not want to make this video political, but I still want to mention what's important. It's just important to understand that with the story times as well, like I said, I'm grateful to anyone who watches my videos. It does feel a bit painful that it gets heavily ignored, but at the same time, I'm still grateful, like I said. But I just think it's better to focus on something which is still going to take me effort, regardless. Everything, even this, takes me effort. But also, just understanding that I can create something that doesn't have to drain me and perhaps more people will be interested in. I just feel like that's the most ideal route. Otherwise, I'm creating these story times which isn't performing that well generally. But yeah, you guys can enjoy what I've already got. I mean, me using icing sugar should be entertaining enough, right? Right. So it's something that has been on my mind for a while. No, not the icing sugar. This is not the same thing anymore. I'm not talking about that. Even, oh my god, is. I just feel like there's too much going on with making content and I completely forgot how to have fun. And I also want to tell you guys something really honest. And I have mentioned this when I first got back into this channel. So I'm talking about maybe 4 months ago. I made a video about this. I actually quit my studies to do YouTube full time. Yeah. So I decided to quit my studies because so much has happened and I would rather not talk about it. Maybe in the future, but I have no intention of sabotaging anyone, but I have mentioned a video that has contributed to me feeling this way, but at the same time, we're just going to spread positive vibes because that's what we want. I decided to quit uni. I decided to quit all of those big studies, just to work on YouTube. And before anyone is like, that's dumb, trust me, I have my reasons. I felt too drained in that really, really uncomfortable atmosphere. And I was going to do YouTube anyway after I was done, but it got to a point where I just couldn't take it. And I'm happy. But I also held these expectations against myself because I didn't have anything else to go. I was so desperate for this channel to succeed. And I am telling you guys the truth like this. I just wanted this channel to be so successful. That's why I wanted to post. That's why I wanted to hear about your opinions. I wanted it to be successful, of course, for myself, but to help other people. And like I said, I do want to help myself as well. I'm not someone who's just only going to think about others. And I'm sorry if my phrasing there was a little bit disrespectful. But I want to be honest. I'm not someone who's going to pretend to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to just help the world. I have my own interests as well. So yeah, it's just come to my attention that people just want to hurt others, and that's kind of what brought me to this ending. But at the same time, I decided that I wanted to create something for myself. And to anyone who's watching this, continue with your studies. But if you feel like you cannot do the path that other people are doing, you don't have to. And with me, I felt like I can't do that path. It's just not possible for me. Because, hello, it's something that isn't even close to what I wanted to do. And at first it was relatively close, and then I realized it wasn't for me. So yeah. And I often hear people say things like, why did you do it in the first place? Here's the thing, right? I once heard this in a video and it always stuck with me. We know the ending for someone else's story, but we don't know the ending of our own. So if we hear someone else's story and we know the ending, then we're obviously going to say things like, oh, you should have done this. But if we were the ones living it and we don't know the ending, it's not easy to just say, oh, I should have done this. You know what I mean? So that's just something I wanted to mention. So I had immense expectation for this channel. And it's not really much of expectation, it's more of standards. I wanted this channel to be revolutionary. I really wanted it to grow because I wanted to prove to others that I could do something for myself. And I'm still grateful with the support we have. I always want to say this. I don't want to ever want to feel like I'm being ungrateful. And I don't want to pin any blame on anyone, make anyone feel guilty for whatever's underperforming. It is what it is. But hey, we're in this together. And you guys have made this journey really fun for me and a reason for me to keep going with my content. Cliche. We get it. Okay, we get it, Suzu. We get it. But yeah. But I do have some exciting news based on a video that I have got planned. Not exactly a story time, but a vlog. So I'm going to a con this weekend and I'm going with some friends. And one of them has decided to collab with me for a video and I'm so excited for that. So I'm going to be going to a nice anime con and it's going to be great. So I'm going to just vlog my time, do a lot of drawings, hopefully not like a story time. If it becomes like a story time, I'm going to cry. But yeah, I'm so excited for that. And I would love to update you guys on how everything goes because I haven't been to a con in years. Crazy. But I've never vlogged a con. So yeah, that's going to be something that's going to be worth looking forward to, I guess. But yeah, you guys also need to know something else. I've been wanting to connect for a while because I'm also. Did I just say also? No, also. I mean, I'm not even able to speak. Sorry, I'm trying to speak, but it's become very challenging for me. But yeah, I also wanted to find some companionship online. So I've mentioned things like it's hard to find good people and stuff. And if I haven't, I mention it now. But I really do feel like it's nice to connect with people online. And it's just been tough when people have not given you much of a reason to trust them anymore. And for me to just yap about it while I'm just drawing random things, that's fun. We get it, Suzu, once again. So, yeah, I did also want to mention that I am trying my best to look for content that's going to be much more versatile for me. Something that involves me drawing and also entertaining you guys. I want to do something which can really be flexible for me. And story times are not it, okay? So I am just doing whatever I can that's not going to leave anyone bored so that all parties are satisfied. But yeah, I did also want to talk about my decision with giving studies up and stuff. So it was because I had an experience with some people, but at the same time, it was also something that didn't serve me. It was something that just felt like it was holding me back. And it made me realize that this is not advice I would give confidently to just anyone. I'm going to say this. You have to think thoroughly, but still consider my advice if needed. You don't need to study something you're passionate about, per se. You genuinely don't have to. If you are someone who enjoys it and you know what you're doing, you don't need to have any higher studies regarding it. And this is something I wish I kind of knew before. So, I want to be even more honest with you guys, much more vulnerable, and say that art as a subject, I hated it. I've always hated being taught art. Even though you'd think, oh my, I'd be so interested in it because I'm good at it. Blah, blah, blah. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. A lot of the times it's things I don't even want to draw. Like with the course that I did that I dropped out from, I hated it. I did not like it. It was all based on prompts. It was all based on stuff that I genuinely could not find interesting. So I do still want to say I'm grateful for the opportunity because education is important and yeah, but it was not my cup of tea in the slightest. Doesn't even have 2 sugars like I like it. Now you guys know more things about me. But yeah, it's just something I've been really concerned regarding because I used to think everyone else is graduating, everyone else is doing this in their life, everyone else. I keep thinking about how everyone else is. And I've mentioned this before, I'm South Asian. I have like the most standards that a person can have. Like, not even my own standards. Standards people have of me. So that causes me to have a bit of an uproar because I'm just thinking, okay, just be born South Asian and then that's it. But it's not that easy. Like some South Asians have it easy and then some people, not even South Asian, they have it hard. So yeah. But in all honesty, I really, really wanted to make a life for myself. So yeah. That's why I said at one point that you guys are literally responsible for my future. I know it sounds so like I'm in your debt kind of thing, and it sounds like those formal things you hear in anime, but it's true. If you guys, if I keep going on with this channel and stuff, you guys are literally like my caretakers. You guys carry this channel. You guys are part of it. You guys actually give it, you guys water it. You guys give it sunlight. You guys nurture the seed I've planted, you know? And that creates what we call Suzu Tales. That creates it. That's how we emerge as Suzu Tales together. And now I sound so cliche. I'm sorry. But seriously, I wanted to do content for so long, and I have in the past, and they didn't exactly turn out the best, but everyone has their journey. I sure have mine. I sure have mine. But I feel like I've just become more confident with talking to you guys now. Like when I first did some of my videos in the past where I would just talk about random stuff, I was so shy. I had no idea what to talk about. Now I feel like someone would just get me. Someone would just understand where I'm coming from. And when you listen to me talk, you're just like, yep, here she goes again, you know. I know it sounds so idealistic and just almost too naive, but like, come on, let me dream. I've just been feeling way too attached to you guys. And yeah, like I said, I'm just too grateful. It's been so sweet, so loving, and I felt immense support. And some of the things that some of you guys have said has made me remember why I wanted to make videos in the first place. I wanted to help people. I wanted to be there for someone. And I'm not even saying this to be cliche because I genuinely do. I have my own reasons. Like I said, I do want to be successful for myself as well. That's me being completely honest with you guys. I'm not someone who's going to lie to you and say, okay, I want to help the world. I want to do this. I want to do this. I have my own selfish reasons too. But at the same time, I wanted to do something for the sake of people. And I also remembered that I wanted to draw for the sake of Palestine as well. I wanted to help those people in need. I wanted to make my art valuable so that someone there could feel heard. I've said this in a video of mine. I wanted to make the unheard feel heard. And as they can't really access certain things, this is the way I can help them by using my platform, as I am somewhere who's safe, alhamdulillah, and I can actually help them from where I am on their behalf. I feel like we just share the same soul, you know? But yeah. I do want to say something else, which is completely random and definitely out of topic. One of the things that I have really, really worked on is the sclera, which is the white part of the eye. If you guys see my old drawings, I completely leave it like this. Imagine. The whites of her eyes just don't exist. And it's become like a very, very sort of recent. Definitely this time around. So like only 4 months ago, or like 3 to 4 months ago, however long it's been, where I've actually been focusing on the whites on her eye. Can you believe it? All this time I've just been ignoring it, and I've just been thinking, I don't think I can do it. And then every single time I'm done, I'm just like, if it looks weird without the sclera. So yeah. That was just a fun detail I wanted to say. Like I said, I'm getting too comfortable on camera. But yeah, this is something which I feel like is definitely needed. But yeah. Yeah, I'm drawing more Suzu because Suzu Wonderland. But yeah. I've been just doing my own thing, focusing on this channel, trying to build a loyal audience, whatever, and it's been helping me. At first, I felt like I was one. If I have to be more honest, oh my goodness, like I'm sorry if I keep saying that, but I just feel like it's natural to say that because I'm becoming vulnerable. And that's an okay thing. I mean, at least it's not like cliche and proper negative then. But yeah, I wanted to really make the most of this channel. Like everyone does. Everyone has a motive for their channel. But I completely lost sight of what was the most important. I kept thinking about the stats. I kept thinking about whether this is going to be successful. But it took me a while and some of you guys to help me realize that it's about the passion as well. And I do want to say this as well. As someone who just dropped out of uni and higher education even, for me to just feel like, okay, I can just enjoy it was a bit of pressure. I couldn't feel like that instantly. If I was still in school and I did this on the side, it's less daunting because I got something else on my mind, you know? But when I quit my studies to just basically rely on something that may not even work in my favor, it became a source of dependency where I just had to make everything work. But then when I got comments, I realized I didn't need to get an immense amount of views to get genuine people. It's just what we've been fed on social media and just seeing other videos and stuff getting consumed. But yeah, that's why I'm very grateful to you guys. And even to you guys who emailed me, I'm very grateful even more because that shows you went out of your way to reach out to me outside of YouTube. And that shows that you have care for what I do. And my TikTok and so on, just DMs, just all of these things are so sweet. Thank you so much, guys. And even more the people who commission me as well. And it's sweet because I love it when people pay me for drawing. because it makes me feel like you like my style. Thank you. So yeah, I do commissions on my Instagram, and it's 10% off your first order, I believe. So if you've never commissioned me before and you want a commission, 10% off your first order. And I believe I do chibis. I'm trying to see how much it is. Maybe for like a $5, but you get 10% off even that. So you can literally just pay maybe like, I don't know, $4 or pounds, and then that's it. That's just a chibi. I mean, it depends on what it is, but yeah. I'm still trying to sort out prices to be really consistent. I did still a pinned post with final prices, but I'm still going to organize prices based on how they perform because, yeah, it's quite important to grow as an artist. And I don't want to overcharge anyone. So, yeah. Anyway, I've got even more things to work on. So after this video, which is going to be done shortly because I just wanted to have a little chat, and it's interesting. I had no idea what the flow of this video would be, and then I just started talking, and then you guys have been stuck to hearing Suzu. It's like the person on the phone who just doesn't shut up. So I'm so sorry. But yeah, I do hope you enjoyed this. And I don't know if you guys want more videos like this, even though I have no idea what I'm saying. But I'm gonna try to work on something that works for my channel, something that doesn't feel too draining for me, but doesn't leave you guys bored or hanging, because you guys truly make Suzu Tales a home. I mean it. If I didn't have comments, I would have no reason to really continue this channel. Sounds so depressing, but it's true. You guys are literally the anchor. So thank you. And what happened here? Why is it the same color as her skin? No! I'm sorry. It's meant to be a piping bag. And for some reason, she's like, yep, I'm not doing this anymore. But yeah. I'm so excited for the con though, and hopefully that would be something that you guys can look forward to. It's another vlog of mine. So the last time I did a vlog was back when I went on holiday. So that was a while ago. But hey, it's still something that's worth mentioning, right? So if anyone wants some con vlog experience thing, I got you. I'm just going to work on some stuff for it. But yeah, I think I have an outfit that I want to wear on that day. Not exactly sure yet, but I'm gonna try to draw Suzu in that one outfit if I can. Because I do have one in mind, but I don't know if I'm gonna wear that one. But yeah, I do really want to enjoy a nice con right now. I've just been so stressed. I need something to occupy my time with. And I do want to go out more. I'm just such an introvert. Someone has to force me to get out. Like, my friends literally need to drag me to go somewhere. Luckily, with this con, I agreed to go with a friend anyway. And then some others tagged along. And it's fun. It's all great fun. So yeah, I guess sometimes we have to take the initiative ourselves. But yeah, thank you to all the people who watch my videos. I'm sorry if I sound ungrateful. I've just come from a really tough, like, kind of background with the whole study and academic aspect. I had to give up everything, and all of a sudden, for me to just go into this and have all these surge of expectations, even from people, it's really gotten to me. And when I say the whole South Asian thing, again, I'm not trying to start some negative stereotype, but they have really high expectations, and it feels too personal. So it's something that I've wanted to go on with for a while. I've literally been hoping to connect with people and try to fulfill my own expectations rather than someone else's. But I do know some people wish well at the same time. Sorry if you're witnessing her eyes being destroyed. Sometimes I do have an issue where one eye looks bigger than the other, as you can see. God, this is so bad. Oh no. Yeah, you guys can see, right? It's it will bug me for forever. It will keep bugging me because it's her eye. But yeah, that's what it is. That's what you get when you see this channel. This channel is just chaos. This channel is just me talking about random stuff. But hey, fulfill your dreams. I'm really trying not to be hypocritical. I'm trying to fulfill mine, and for as long as God allows me to go forward, I'm just gonna keep going and hope for the best. But like I said, I'm grateful for the support. And if anything doesn't perform well, there's always room for improvement, and it's not you guys to blame. It's just me trying to figure out a way to somehow make my content more likable. But yeah, please do share my videos. I do want to make this my proper career. But for now, I'm just doing the side commissions and stuff and some other art related job. But I really, really want to make this my super full time. I want to fulfill this dream, and this dream can only be fulfilled by you guys and your support. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys liked this yap session. Goodbye.